Greetings and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. And welcome to another edition of the Firing Line. And as soon as we get the audience seated, we'll get started here. Come on, peoples. Come on, peoples. Everybody, come on. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. We have everybody seated? Get the script ready here while everybody's getting seated. All right, come on, people. Sit down. Climb on each other's shoulders. All right. Are we ready to get started? Welcome to the St. Patrick's Day edition of the Firing Line. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Wearing my green. Yeah, a little bit of green, but wearing the green. All right. I have a little disclaimer before we fully get started. Working off a new machine today. As you can see, there's no freeze ups of the camera, like I look like a Japanese Godzilla movie. The mouth would be moving and then the sound would come in over here. But we still got a few bugs. Mainly I discovered that I have to pick up another tablet, mainly because the tablet that I'm working off of that has my sound effects, I can't shut off the notifications from Facebook, which in turn will create some goofy background noises and some interference. So what I have to do is pick up a cheapy tablet and forgot something here. Hang on. Yeah, nothing like throwing stuff on the floor. Getting off to a real good start today. All right. So once I get a cheapy little tablet, I've been looking for them online. The used one. God, used. I just can't get over some people. We're going to get started here, but I got a few commentaries. I dropped my glasses and I can't get them to sit straight. People running stuff on eBay and Let Go. Let Go. That's the one that really gets me. They want to let go, but what they want for used equipment, I can almost go and buy, go to a computer store and buy it new. I wish the site that I got my new computer off of had tablets, but unfortunately they don't, and I don't really want a laptop. I just need to download sound effects into it. But with that said, today we're going to talk about some of the worst product failures and flops in the last 5 years that corporate America, well, not only corporate America, but overseas, what they one of the first ones is the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Now, they rushed this thing to market before engineering even fully tested this phone. And one of the results was exploding batteries. They never fully tested it. People bought this thing, plugged them in to recharge them at night, and the batteries blew up. You talk about the next. Oh, this one makes me gag just thinking of it. Good old Nabisco, and I'm not going to say too much about it because it's going to speak for itself. Watermelon flavored Oreos. Yeah, watermelon flavored Oreos. Ugh. Another failure. Google Glass. There was big hype over Google Glass. They brought it out, was overpriced, and the performance sucked. They spent millions in research and development on this, rushed it to market because they thought they had some super fantastic idea, and it bombed like hell. Another thing that bombed because it was rushed to market without fully operational testing was the Hewlett Packard touchpad. You know, everybody, right after the iPad come out, boy, everybody had to have a tablet. Well, HP brought this thing out and, like I say, rushed it to market before engineering could fully test the operating system, which basically crashed every single time somebody used it. Now here's one that I don't know what they were thinking. The vice president of product design comes up with an idea. Let's take a Nissan Murano, pull out a chop saw, cut off the roof, put a convertible top on it, call it a cross cabriolet. Have you seen one of these things? It is one of the most hideous looking SUVs. Of course, didn't sell. Not to mention it was over $48,000 for this thing. And had bad marketing, so there went that one. Another bomb, the Amazon Fire Phone. Way overpriced, had a boring design, and really poor performance. Next flop on the list, the Nike Fuel Band fitness device. The Nike Fuel Band fitness device. I never even heard of this thing. That's how bad the marketing was. And I read a lot of the news and the new product websites. Never heard of this thing. Poor marketing, had ho-hum performance. It was introduced in an overcrowded market because by the time they brought this thing out, everybody had some kind of fitness thing. And the price was just out of sight. Now here's one that's a real joke.
You failed.
The Trump University.
You're not heroic. You're not invincible. You're not even invisible. You're your own weakness. Super fail.
Yeah, the Trump University. Now, this basically was a college to learn how to be a true real estate magnate. Turned out to be nothing but smoke and mirrors. The lawsuits are still going on. Now, here's one that.
Gross.
What'd you say?
Gross. What?
Burger King Satisfries. I never heard of these. Evidently, they didn't market them here. And if they did market them in Ohio, there wasn't much advertising. These were supposed to be reduced fat, low calorie French fries. Now there's an oxymoron. Reduced fat, low calorie French fries. From what the article said, they lasted about a year. When customers were interviewed after trying them, they said eating the cardboard box had more flavor. Another flop, McDonald's chicken wings. Overpriced, small portions, and people said they looked like chicken McNuggets with bones stuck in them.
What?
I never tried them myself. Now, here's an item that everybody hypes that basically is a failure because they don't sell well. The Apple Watch. It's only popular basically with people who own iPhones. The cost is outrageous. Plus, you need an iPhone in order to operate it. I can't buy an Apple Watch and use it with my Android. Another flop, Vine. This was a Twitter for video. Actually, Twitter ended up buying it, but they couldn't make it work. And 2016, they canned it. Twitter spent an outrageous amount of money to buy this, and they couldn't get it to work. And the last item on the list, 3D TV. Very overpriced, poor performance. You had to buy the expensive eyewear to go with it. It didn't come with the set. You bought a 3D TV. You would think that the 3D TV glasses would come with it. Not. You had to buy them separate, which were way overpriced. And once you did, there were hardly any 3D programs to watch. That's just some of the big flops in the last 5 years. There's more to come, believe me. But we're going to end for today. I didn't have too many problems, but like I say, I'm going to get a another pad so that I can pop the sound of it. Now there wasn't too much that kicked in today, but in the past you've heard crazy noises come in and different tunes, and it's just
Now he wears my line. Oh, I'll tell you what. Can I play a little number for you?
I'm gonna take and have this all straightened out within the next couple weeks. But so far, it's worked great. I'm really happy with the camera and with the performance of how it is. No freezing up. I couldn't find any St. Patrick's Day music that would download, so we end up with a little Liberace to end the show today. Take care. Don't drink too much green beer, people. Bye-bye.